Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
Damn it, Aaron.
I'm Rick.
I'm Aaron still.
Yes, and I am Eric, and we were back with Good Omens. Last time
And I'm
on
Calvin.
Good Omens, what happened,
Good.
everybody?
There was the devil, the demons, there's a kid, and he met a witch-ish lady.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
And he has a poop.
The end of the world is either today or tomorrow.
Or it's
Yes.
coming.
So
The end of the world
I guess
is
the show's over.
nigh.
The book is important.
We
learned
have
about a
now,
book.
we've
Like
also
that
now
science guy.
we've seen war and we've seen famine as well,
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yeah,
with
the scales and the
chow
sword.
Instead of the food, it was just chow.
Yeah, not to be confused with food.
Yes.
Chow. Which
And,
has no. I love how it has no nutritional value.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's great.
You eat it and you get nothing.
We also got to see our protagonist over many different periods of time.
Yeah, that was a fantastic part. It was like 20 minutes long, and then they started the opening.
Yeah, it was great.
Dude, that was crazy long.
But we have a lot of questions that need answering, so let's get started. Do ducks have ears? We will find out this episode.
Hey,
We were
Whoa.
sailing south-southwest on course for Havana when we realized something
it's
was
Governor,
amiss.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. But I thought it was Liam Neeson for a second, the way he was.
I thought
Yeah,
it was too.
He sounds exactly like him.
What?
But that's impossible.
He sounds exactly like him.
What the
Where
heck is going
hell
on?
are we? What is this?
Is that Atlantis?
Oh, is
Wait,
it like a
he's
conspiracy that he's made real?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing this, isn't he?
All the
No,
all the things
the
he's doing.
aliens.
Yep. And
Are they
what's that
aliens
thing? Is that a
coming?
Cthulhu?
Does he have Star Wars toys?
I hope I
Oh my gosh, I hope so.
Prepare to die, rebel swine.
I'd say that
It's
too
getting
if I was
close.
an alien in a flying saucer. Or exterminate.
No,
Oh,
no, don't bring
Oh,
that in.
that would be bad.
Messages of
Hey, we got
peace
David
and
Tennant here. We'll be
cosmic
okay.
harmony. Do you believe that's true? Of course it's true. What I say is true.
What I say is
This is
true.
a fantastic way to develop his powers.
I fully,
Yeah.
I fully understand him.
I helped build that one. I only ever ask questions.
That was Gallifrey,
That's
Was
what
it?
took to be a
Yes.
king in the old days.
the orange planet that was hovering behind him and said Gallifrey.
Jesus, what the hell?
Where did that come from?
Shouldn't be allowed.
Oh, is he gonna get hit by a lorry and have to deliver it in death?
Oh no.
Dear Maud,
He's writing a.
the job's important. Through rain or sleep. No, he is.
It's gonna blow off when that lorry goes by.
This man is dedicated to his craft.
Right? That's what I
No. Oh. Wait, what happened?
No, he's dead.
said. I think he is dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think so.
Did the first one hit him?
I'm afraid so.
Now don't think of it as dying. Think of it as leaving early to avoid the rush.
Who's that voice?
Yeah, I recognize it
It
too.
sounds like John Hurt and like Michael Gambon mixed together.
Sounds like Sean Connery from Dragonheart.
May the armies of glory march beside ye.
He saluted with the wrong hand.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say it.
What Adam believed was true was beginning to
Huh.
happen in
That's cool.
reality.
Yeah, the people with the tunnels.
Oh my god. Tibet.
So are these
Gosh.
nuclear reactor thieves or what?
No,
No, they're the Tibetan people that listen to people with tunnels.
Oh my god.
Well,
Look at that UFO.
Sorry?
Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you, sir, but your polar ice caps are significantly below regulation size for a planet of this category, so we'll overlook
They're like
those.
police.
In fact, it's we've been asked to bring you a message.
Jesus.
It's like a human Donald Duck.
They have ears?
You what?
Man, that's freaky.
Did you count their nipples? I didn't. You're a finder, not an alien finder. But I'll make a note of it.
But what do you? But what?
Were they alien witches?
Did you count their nipples?
How many whales can it catch in a week? They've seen no whales on the radar, no tuna, no
That's the
bigger
cover.
than an anchovy.
Oh my
and
gosh.
The sea bottom appears to be dropping. of the upper deep, far, far beneath.
Oh, the Kraken!
Yep.
And now it's waking up.
Saving the whales.
Scientists have pronounced themselves baffled by the appearance of
Whoa.
the sea creature, which the internet
Kraken's
has
gonna
begun
eat the
to refer
whales.
to as the Kraken.
It's just attacking scientific vessels?
Well, that's
No,
their cover. They're actually
it's a whaling
ships.
ship.
Oh, they were a whaling ship. Okay. I
Yeah,
was like,
Yeah.
They tell people there's scientific research.
This is not a whaling ship. This is a scientific vessel that's trying to find
That-
out how
okay.
many whales it can catch in a week.
Okay, that makes more sense. Which finder will arrive at
Prophecy.
12:05? Oh.
Oh. Robin's blue chariot.
Look at that three.
Reliant Robin. Yes.
It's a
It's-
tri car. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah. Extremely prone to rollovers.
Yeah, that Top Gear episode's great.
Oh,
It's
no!
amazing.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's a damn Tibetans.
No!
It did not need that hole to flip.
Oh,
No, it
my
did
God.
not.
Well, the prophecies are all messed up.
Chariot inverted, Bean.
What are they saying? What are they telling you?
The voices
Yes.
in my head all say,
What?
you
smell like poop."
poo.
Crowley.
Ah!
Look at that face.
Saturday morning fun time. What the
This is
hell?
how he spends his last moments on Earth.
We took him to the fields of Megiddo. The dog is not with him. The child knows nothing of the Great War. He is not our master's son. He said that I smelt of
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
This is hilarious.
There's so much blood.
The noise.
I'm going home, Angel. I'm getting my stuff and I'm leaving. And when I'm off in the stars, I won't even think about you.
Oh,
Who's that guy it showed?
they
Yeah.
love each other.
I've been there.
Oh.
You're better off without him.
Oh, okay.
I thought there was gonna be more to that. It's just
Nope. There's another guy
that's it.
understands.
Probably some famous British guy that everyone watching this knows
Right?
but
They're
us.
like, oh shit, it's him.
He
Oh
does
my
look
God.
familiar, but I don't know him. Ah,
The
there it
holy
is.
water. Is it really holy
if
water?
It's really holy.
Is
Look
it-
at, look at the gloves he's wearing.
Oh, he's gonna kill it.
Is it gonna work?
I
Can't
don't
throw
know.
holy water on them. I bet you it doesn't work.
Is he gonna put it like above the door?
Yep.
He is.
I love this trick.
That is so good. Man, you can
I
really see
love
his
this.
fog now.
Oh my gosh. It's a spray bottle of it.
Is it gonna work?
In here, people.
Is it real holy water? I bet it's not. Oh, it is.
Oh, it is!
The lizard
Oh
just
my
disintegrated.
God.
It's real!
Oh my God! He's still screaming. Oh,
No, it's him.
That's holy water. Holy water. That's but he hasn't done nothing to you.
Yet. You don't frighten me. Ask yourself.
Do you feel lucky?
Do you?
Ah, he said it.
He did.
Do you, punk?
Oh no! Don't let it hit
Oh,
you.
God,
Don't let
no.
it hit you.
No. He was bluffing on that one.
Do you?
Yeah, I thought he might have.
Time to go, Crowley.
So long, sucker!
What the hell?
He went through the phone call?
Where Crowley has gone. Demons aren't bound by physics. Angels don't dance. It's one of the distinguishing characteristics that marks an angel. So, none. At least, nearly none.
What? He dances.
Bale had learned a dance called the gavotte. They're of the same original stock, after all. And at least demons dance. Not what you call good dancing, though. For demons or for angels, size and shape are
He's got a pin.
That's great looking.
Where are you, you little runt? I heard your voice.
Wait, he came out through his answer machine.
Oh, but he's gonna get caught in the tape?
Pastor Duke
Yeah.
of York, is now trapped on a tape
He
inside
called himself.
Crowley's antique telephone answering
Mhm.
machine.
Where am I? Don't leave me here.
Oh.
Huh, you snake.
They'd all be dead.
Oh, I can make us some new people.
Adam, please, let us go home. I want my mummy and my daddy.
No! I'll make you new mummies and daddies.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Well, you said this kicked up a notch, right?
Uh-huh.
There's people and cows.
Never robbed a bank. I've never got a parking ticket. I've never eaten Thai food. I've never been abroad. I've never learned to play a musical instrument, and I've never
Kissed a girl?
no, not even once.
Thankfully, she's a hot witch. Okay. What about the Thai food, though?
Too late, Eric.
This is prophecy.
Yep.
It has been foretold. Oh, this
second
whole place is
coming.
burning down.
Sorry.
Eric.
What?
It's his first coming.
I can't imagine what he's going through.
Oh my gosh.
We can't leave our people in there. Doing all manner
You gotta
of
get him to
things
pull
to
out.
Right this moment.
Is it gonna be another hand? Oh no, no man.
Oh, they got Neo'd.
I hate that.
Yet I must scream.
Look, the sound invested in me is a
Very unwise for you to step into it
I
without
charge
the
you
proper
to leave
precautions.
this
Whatever
place,
you think
and
you've
return
seen, just
henceforth
don't
to the
cross
place
the
from which you
circle,
came,
you
and deliver
stupid
us
man!
from evil, returning no more.
Oh no, who's in the circle? Is he in the circle?
Yeah, he's in the circle.
Fuck!
What does that do? Does he go to God?
He
Yeah,
takes
he's
his
transported
place in
to
the
heaven.
ranks.
Yeah.
He's like, I've never seen anything work before. Oh no!
No.
No!
Sound of Music.
Is the book still here too?
I think he took
Yeah.
it with him, didn't he? Because
It was the book that he
No,
picked up.
it's over.
I
Damn
think he
it.
put it to the side though. I was gonna say that's what his name is. I couldn't
Whose name,
recognize Death.
Explain.
We were trying to figure out his voice. It was so
Uh-huh.
familiar. It's Brian Cox.
Brian Cox.
Yes.
From Troy. He was Agnes Minmon. I know that guy. He's in Braveheart too.
Stryker from X-Men.
Yeah, Strike.
Yeah, Stryker.
All
Okay.
right, well, the end of times are upon us.
I love this
Metatron.
episode.
Really?
Metatron. Yeah.
This is my least favorite so far.
Oh,
Really?
Disagree, Rick.
Yeah, I feel like the show is good when Crowley and Aziraphale are together, and this didn't really have any of that.
See, I agree, and I said it the last three, but I felt like this was the first time that I loved everything and didn't, I mean, Crowley and Aziraphale being together is awesome, but this was the first time that I liked everything else.
Interesting.
Liked everything else.
Yeah, none of the other characters really do it for me. Like
Really?
they're all kind of one-dimensional. Like they've got their task and not really much personality or.
You don't think like
I think they
the
have
Witchfinder has personality or anything?
I think they're all very unique characters. I don't think they're one-dimensional.
I don't know.
The fact that they're very different from each other, I think, makes them.
I mean, they have characteristics, but like, there's just nothing about their stories that's investing me.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's your opinion. I can't say you're wrong, but I don't know. I loved every part of this one, especially the kids. The kids were really funny, and I really liked the witch and the Witchfinder together.
I like watching the delivery guy like go to these places and have
Yeah.
him do these things.
Yeah.
Like it's like, where's he got to go this time? And he's got to die. He's gotta
Yeah,
die
to
this
go to
time,
death.
Like,
Yeah.
he's like
I'm-
he's going hard too for his craft here or whatever.
Yeah. It
I
makes
liked
sense
how-
that we
go ahead.
met like his girlfriend in the beginning of the episode
Mhm.
because it came back like he had to die and write a note that he loved her.
Yeah. I mean, he's this guy that is so dedicated to this job, this worldwide delivery service, that he saw that he had to die and just went into traffic knowing that's what was going to happen. It's so funny.
Yeah.
So so ridiculous.
It is, but I mean that's why he was the one entrusted with delivering the messages, because he would do it. But I mean, honestly, I really loved all the stuff. You know, it's kind of similar to our discussions in Westworld, but everybody is acting as if they don't have a choice. But Aziraphale is the only one. It's like, well, what about choice? Isn't that the whole point? And he doesn't understand, and he's so disappointed with the authorities' message, if in fact that's coming from God. Because Metatron is just another angel at that point. You know, he could be something else, because we hear God talk to us about all these things. So,
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens next. But I loved his like disappointment, and he's like, "But I thought choice is an important thing, at least for the humans. If we don't have it, you know."
I'm interested to see if we do see God, because I do like having that voiceover thing where God's like telling you what's going on. I got confused at the one point because I feel like most of the time God has just been telling us like, here's what people are saying, but then here's what God comes in and is like, here's what's really going on. And I got confused until it was said again, like, this is not a whaling ship. I'm like, okay, so it's not a whaling ship. But then I just took that at face value of God's not lying. God's not lying to me, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's just the common thing of like, whaling is supposed to be outlawed in international waters, so certain whaling ships will say they're scientific vessels until they're caught with dead whales.
Yeah, especially Japanese ones.
Yeah, so they're just commenting on the real practice of that still happening. But the Kraken was so funny because I'm like, oh, the tentacles, okay, it's just like a normal Kraken, and then you see that it's just like his hair on his head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that thing's the Kraken, which I think somebody said like last episode or 2 episodes ago. What if that's the Kraken?
Yeah.
So I liked that. That was funny. And I mean, all the stuff with like Atlantis and the Tibetan tunnels and stuff, like that he's reading these conspiracy magazines and making them happen. I love
and honestly,
that. It's so funny.
It's Anathema that has done it. Like, she gave him these conspiracy things, and he's reading about like all the terrible things that humans are doing and this and that, and
yeah.
And that's what's setting him on the track.
The world, yeah, because the world is so fucked in his eyes, rather than there's a war and it's gonna get wrecked either way.
He's like a little kid going through a phase where he's like, everything's awful. There's no reason. Like, what are we gonna do when we grow up? Everything's gonna be destroyed. Look at this stuff. He's like, I'll destroy it now.
I feel like there's some missed opportunities with him. Like, it could be a really interesting coming of age story for him, to where like he gets exposed to these terrors of the world, and like that's why he wants to do this. It just seems a little silly that it's from these magazines.
Although he is being spoken to by dark voices in his head. You know, it's not just the magazines.
Sure.
I'm trying to think of how it would be with like a coming of age. Like, what you
I mean, if you completely change the tone of the show, but it is silly. That's what makes it good for me.
That's what makes it like
the whole show is silly.
Serious.
So like
I mean, it's a silly on the nose show about like, you know, all these people thinking like the thing about the witch, like all the things that she's doing to fulfill these prophecies, or at least to use the prophecies, that's all well and good, but it's the things that she doesn't think are prophecies that's fucking things up, like giving those magazines to this kid, you know? That was a free will choice that she made, but it is fueling the prophecies in which she can't change, you know? So she's having free will and being determined in the same time.
See, if she didn't have the prophecies, would she be in Tadfield to do the thing she's doing?
Exactly.
Because like she's doing these things because she's following these prophecies. Like, oh no, this is gonna happen in Tadfield. I better go there, try to stop it. But if she wasn't there, she wouldn't be one of the ones fueling this kid learning this information about the world and being like, man, the world sucks. Fuck this place. We should just kill it all. You know, like.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like the alien police. I'm wondering if that's gonna be more of a thing.
Oh, the planet police.
Yeah.
Like
your what was it? Your northern ice caps or whatever.
Yeah, your polar ice caps are unseasonably warm or something like that. So
they're a lot smaller than they ought to be.
Yeah, they're giving them a notice.
They're smaller than regulation.
You better get that fixed. Next time I'm gonna need a ticket. You know, like it's like you have a light out, your brake light out.
Yeah.
But we were talking in the beginning about what the Antichrist's limits are. Like, because he imagined that and it came to be, did he create an entire galactic federation of aliens?
I mean, he definitely created Atlantis.
Yeah.
Because Crowley said it didn't exist before, so like he created those people with like age and memories, I assume.
Exactly.
Like, it's weird that the Antichrist can create life.
Yeah, but like he also said, I can make you new parents.
Well, exactly,
He
but
has
like,
he has no reverence for life.
but the
See,
creation of life has always been like God's domain.
Yeah, but there's the weird thing with it though is the what was it, Tibetan tunnelers or whatever?
Yeah.
Like their conversation was like, I run a rice shop and I went to go get tea, and then all of a sudden I was here dressed like this.
Yeah, I sell
And
tickets at this train station.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? It's like, oh, break time's over. We gotta get back
Start
to digging.
Like those people are like, I had a life before and I just end up here and now I gotta dig. So
And
it's weird that they have
yeah.
they must have both, because the Atlanteans have to be, we've been down there for years. So
Yeah, and I mean, if you really dig into the theology of it, like, it's not implied that the devil or Satan created evil or created anything. So God has to be responsible for both good and bad, because he says, I have created good and I have created evil. So it's not too much out of the realm that the Antichrist could create life and have death as well. It's not like God and Christ are responsible for life and Satan and the Antichrist are responsible for death. I mean, God has already destroyed the world with Noah's flood, right? He destroyed with water.
Well, he did some of the world.
Yes, well, yeah, exactly. Just the local flood. We did see pollution in this one, and they addressed the pestilence thing. I was like, that's so weird that they changed the name, but it's funny that, now it's pollution is the real problem, so pestilence retired. It's like, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a fun change.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they addressed it.
I wonder, too, why Hasta La Vista, which that was funny, that's his name, but, like, when he's in hell, he just has the toad on his head. When he's up, like, with people, he has, like, a fake blonde wig, and then in the scene later, he, like, hastily put the wig over his toad. Like, I wonder why he cares about what he looks like, where the other guy would just go out with a lizard.
Maybe he's just trying to be less, like, recognizable.
But he doesn't bother with, like, his eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
His
All
face.
Right. Where do you think that Aziraphale gets his flaming sword back?
Where is it? Do you
Like,
think
where would it
find
be? Where would it?
I don't know.
Do we see the course of like where it went or anything?
I mean, he took it with. I mean, he gave it to Adam. Adam settles in the land of Cain. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. It's in the Middle East somewhere. Or if you're Mormon, it's somewhere in America. Near the Garden of Eden, right? Did you guys ever heard that? The Mormons believe that the Garden of Eden was like somewhere in like Colorado or something. Yeah.
No. I never heard that.
Yep. The Native Americans were the lost tribe of the Jews.
I mean, it would be interesting if like the flaming sword was his like mythological swords like Masamune and Excalibur.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because we did learn that like King Arthur legends are real.
Right.
And I assume that they are just lost history and not like something that the Antichrist created because he liked the story,
No. Because we saw that flashback before.
Yeah. He came into his
before
power.
Adam came into his power.
What if it was like the sword and like over time like the flame dwindled a bit or something like that, and then like the metal got melted down, and now it's the gun on the wall in the Witchfinder's place or something, Like
I don't know.
Like what if there's some kind of path where it doesn't look like it did anymore, or it's, I don't know, it's sitting somewhere else, and
I feel like a celestial weapon wouldn't like fade out,
Well, maybe it needs some kind of like.
I feel like it still needs to be a sword.
Maybe it needs some kind of angelic like grace to keep it powered, and over time, if it's not wielded by an angel, it loses some of that or something. I don't know.
Well, I wonder if it's
got it in
also
their
like
collection.
if it's also equivalent to like Prometheus giving man fire, to where it also isn't just a sword, but it kind of represents knowledge.
I mean, Adam would have gained whenever he ate the fruit of knowledge of good and evil.
Maybe
but
it's
the
Trump.
gift of fire, I guess. I mean, they showed it like that he was like defending himself from a lion. I don't know. I
Maybe
mean,
it's shrunk, and it's that pin that was catching everything on fire.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing that I can think of in terms of like the biblical stories that it would symbolize. So
I hope the Scientologists have it, and we get to see Tom Cruise wield it.
Oh man, that'd be great,
What?
right, Calvin?
What?
All right.
Thank you guys so much.
Else. Sorry.
Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the season of Good Omens. And if you want to see the next episode already, check out patreon.com/blindwave. We have early access available down there. You can watch the next episode right now.
Bye.